Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Winos, just in case you didn't know, our wine was officially confirmed via Daily Mail concerning Wendy Williams' husband, Kevin Hunter, and his mistress of 11 years, Sharina Hunter. They said this photo surfaced, but actually, no, it was released. Now, this photo was released, I personally think, intentionally, okay, not coincidentally, one day after Wendy Williams announced to the world that she was actually living in a sober house, trying to kick a prescription drug and alcohol addiction, okay? We remember when she was like this on her show.
Emails alleging that Chloe and Kylie leaked the emails allegedly.
And then she gave us a statement saying that something was wrong with her shoulder and she was actually taking prescription drugs that was making her hallucinate and forget her words and everything. But me personally, I've been around enough pill addicts to know one when I see one. And I knew she had a pill addiction. I just couldn't put my finger on it. But now we have our confirmation. Now, before we address the addiction, okay, I'm going to save that for last. I got a lot of stuff I got to get off my chest concerning that particular statement that she made. I want to talk about this misconstrued story that the Daily Mail has aired. Now, I know they've been following Kevin Hunter and Sharina Williams for over 2 years now, and I do know that they were the first to exclusively drop the story that they may have been seeing each other, given that there was a house bought that she lived in and both of their names were on the mailbox. Wendy came back and told us some bullshit about that's being a family friend, but I don't know who buys family friends houses down the street from you, okay? I don't know where they do that at. Maybe it's different in her world, but in our world, I'm gonna tell your ass out the frame if I even have an inkling that my husband done bought another bitch a house.
This video is sponsored by Herbal Results, okay? Makers of the olive leaf extract, a full spectrum health dietary supplement. Pretty much a liquid form of some of the best omega-3s extracted from some of the world's best olives in the world. It's a powerful supplement that aids in controlling cholesterol, blood sugar, and it promotes immune health, okay? Visit myoliveleaf.biz below in the description box as well as in the comments.
Now, I want to point out there were a few inconsistencies in the Daily Mail story, okay? Because you know, as soon as the story was released by the Daily Mail almost 2 years ago, okay? I want to say about, a year and a half, we had received some exclusive information on the dynamics of the relationship, okay? I had put out that Kevin Hunter did fund a few businesses, one being massage therapy school, some food carts and things like that. They actually vacationed together. We exclusively dropped that here. And every time they vacationed together, Wendy Williams would be in one hotel, Serena would be in another. Both women would have bodyguards to make sure everything stayed in order. Now, the inconsistencies with their story was that they reported an exclusive source told them that Sharina Hudson, aka Nikki, that's her nickname, okay, had given Kevin a few ultimatums asking him to leave his wife, but he apparently told her that he couldn't leave his wife because they need her money. They claimed that Sharina Hudson was insisting that he leave his wife and that Kevin Hunter wasn't going to do it at all because Wendy Williams is apparently funding an apartment for Sharina in Manhattan and the Bentley that she drives, okay, and the stipend that she gets once a month. Y'all have been getting a real deal here on this channel. And so I want to tell you, now, although I did come and tell y'all that there was something about Wendy Williams and Kevin that I could not release, and I still can't release it, okay? I don't want no shit coming back to me or my family, but I do want to tell you what the Daily Mail reported that their source told them about that they need Wendy Williams' money. I'm here to tell you that Kevin Hunter don't need Wendy Williams' money or anybody else's money because he makes his own money, okay? You remember this baby mama here that gave us the business?
Kevin is going to be pissed the fuck off because he think that she the only one that he was fucking, but he was not the only one that she was fucking. D-Mark been right there around the whole fucking time, and she was giving him his fucking money. The money that Kevin, this is what I'm telling you. D-Mark didn't have nothing. D-Mark only had a hustle, he had a dream, and he had just started working at a gym shop. Okay? He ain't had no bread. Sharina gave him that money. Sharina gave him Kevin money. Sharina gave him so much of Kevin money that now D-Mart is doing lovely. D-Mart has a Hellcat paid for, a Range Rover paid for, and a fucking Bentley paid for.
What kind of business does he have?
Something that Sharina helped provide.
That's what I was gonna ask.
With Kevin money, and she know what she helped provide. I could fucking damn near die for telling what business she did help provide for my son's father, but she is the direct funder of that. Her and Kevin and Wendy Williams is the reason why my son will probably have over $1 million in the safe by the time he's 18.
Exactly. Okay. All of them are doing well off, and Wendy Williams' money is actually pennies compared to what Kevin actually makes. Okay. And so that part of what the source gave them was absolutely false. And I know for a fact that it was false, okay? Wendy has her own money. Kevin has his own money and has had that for quite some time. He don't need anybody. Now, to point out another inconsistency that the Daily Mail reported, okay? And it's not their fault. They're getting it from the source. I'm here to correct, okay? That this photo that they said surfaced, this wasn't a photo that was surfaced, okay? This is a photo that was intentionally sent to the Daily Mail, okay? Yes, they have photos of Wendy that they were going to release of Wendy coming and going from a sober house. They were the ones mainly following her when she had on that big blanket coat. I gotta tell you, that's a badass damn coat. I need that damn coat, okay? Y'all can't tell me that coat didn't look good at all, okay? On Wendy or anybody else. I damn sure rock that shit. For those of y'all talking mess about that coat, you don't have no style. You ain't got no tape. Now, let me shut the hell up, because I'm a country bitch. Lord knows I wear hoops with everything, okay? But anyways, concerning this photo, this was a photo that was intentionally sent to the Daily Mail. And as you can see, if you look closely, okay, this is a photo that Sharina took of herself and that Kevin Hunter either willingly participated in the photo or either he was asleep under them sunglasses, because he didn't look like he was smiling for anything. And so according to my source, when you look at this photo that was sent to the Daily Mail, because all they had was photos from their stakeout. No one had a personal photo. This is a personal damn photo, okay, of Wendy Williams' husband and Sharina Hunter that Sharina took with her phone, which means, according to my source, she sent the damn picture in because she is tired of hiding the relationship, okay? She's tired of being a side bitch. She's tired of having abortions and shit like that. And she just wants Wendy out of the picture so that she can live her life out and free with her man and not have to sneak and meet Kevin in random places and shit like that, okay? And so she is just tired. And so my source confirmed that after Wendy Williams came on TV, that day she came back and she was looking good. It was her first day back on the show, and she told everybody, and she actually addressed the infidelity rumors probably for the second time, and she was very vague and said particularly this here.
I want to shout out to my husband. I'm still wearing my ring. Believe me, you, when you've been with somebody for 28 years, married for 25 years, then we date. When we got married, we waited like 4 years before doing the baby project and stuff. So we know each other. He's my best friend, he's my lover, he's all this and he's all that. I know what you've been seeing, and I knew what the streets have been talking about. But Hunty, let me show you who I fell in love with and who he fell in love with. Hit it. I love that picture because I'm a creature of habit. That was me with leggings, and you know I still love leggings for fashion. That was me with my little Skippy sneakers. They're corny. I still love Skippies. That was me with natural bangs, but I got a little add-on back there. But for the most part, I wore my natural hair back then. That was me with my floppy A and B cup boobs. That was me with all my middle before any plastic surgery, before anything. That was me 28 years ago. And I have to say, through the magic of science, good eating, and working out, that's not me anymore, but it's still me in the head, and I am still very much in love with my husband. And anybody who's been married for 5 minutes or 500 years, you know, marriages have ebbs and flows. Marriages are not easy. Don't ask me about mine until you see this gone. And it ain't going anywhere, not in this lifetime.
She never confirmed or denied anything. She just said, and that was honestly a shot to Sharina that we're going to be together forever, okay? And when you don't see this ring, this is when you can talk mess, but ain't nobody messing up my marriage but me and Kevin. And so while the world thought Wendy Williams was addressing them, she was actually addressing Sharina, and this is what prompted Sharina to just say, fuck you, Wendy, and release the picture that she's had in her phone. Now, let me tell you, this picture also, if you look at the flash here, this is a photo that was taken that somebody took a picture of, okay? So she wanted to make it look like she didn't send the photo from the actual phone because it's a little distorted. But no, that bitch gave them the photo because why all of a sudden after 11 years of all the abortions you done had and the secret life you done had, all of a sudden a personal photo pop up? These weren't no paparazzi photos. Don't you even believe that lie for a second, okay? And so my source confirmed that she is tired, and that was a shot back at Wendy when Wendy Williams said we've been together 28 years and we gonna stay together forever.
Because one thing about it is that man beating the hell out of Wendy and threatening her fucking staff, thinking that Wendy telling on him when Wendy a fucking ride or die. Wendy a fucking ride or die. She not telling shit. Serena telling his fucking business, and Serena done told his business, and she done told too much of his business, and she been spending his money with outside niggas. That's why his fucking cat is out the bag. The bitch be talking, and the bitch really mad because he won't never, like, leave his fucking wife. Like, she need to fucking tell the truth. Like, she's a stupid bitch. She know why she running from the motherfucker. I'll beat that bitch ass, like, cause I don't even like Serena.
And as for Sharina even uploading this photo, she has just honestly killed any possibility of a future with a man that she's wasted 11 years with and has probably had over 6 or 7 abortions from because he don't love her. See, I think a lot of side chicks and even side niggas get it twisted that when someone is sneaking to see you, obviously this person loves you if they're willing to put their marriage on the line. But no, it doesn't work like that. See, it's the mystery, it's the spontaneity that keeps the person sneaking out of their marriage, and then it's all good. They don't get to see the entire package that you come with, all your flaws and your evil ass intentions like Sharina has. They don't get to see all that. But Kevin now, after she has broken the code that those two have taken a bond to keep until he could split amicably with his wife, and he definitely didn't want to split or leave Wendy during a low point in her life, although him being on the beach with her while she was in rehab, I don't believe that story either, okay? My source said no, Sharina wasn't down there. Sharina's actually been in the Carolinas with her parents, and she wasn't nowhere near that man in Florida when Wendy checked into her first detox center at all. So that was a lie. That was something that was leaked to the Daily Mail to shoot back at Wendy after Wendy got on national TV to throw them deuces at her ass too. So they were both throwing deuces at each other, according to my source. And so when you got side chicks like this who are just evil, okay, and actually think that a man is gonna leave his wife and come and be with you and everything's gonna be all good, like you ain't about to be that wife that he once left for because this is who in the fuck he is. He needs to balance out his insecurities. When he ain't getting nothing from his wife, he go over here because you're gonna give him exactly what he want in 2 hours or less at a hotel on the side, and he gonna go spend the rest of the time with his wife where he damn belong because you only feel one specific need. You cannot feel all of his needs, and never will you ever if a wife of 28 years can't feel them, okay? That is something that he has to honestly deal with internally, and no woman, and I don't care how great your punani is, okay? Because you think that you can lure a married man into a side relationship, that pussy is side pussy. That vagina will always be side vagina, and once he has that vagina all to himself, he's gonna realize that that vagina isn't all that, it's not enough, and he's gonna go out and get another one to compliment you because you cannot give him what he needs. And it's simple, he can't even give himself what he damn needs, okay? So she didn't win on anything, okay? Honestly, she just broke up the entire relationship and her bag, and she's gonna be back in the Carolinas because she ain't married to this man with no money, raising a baby by herself on welfare. Now, you seen what happened to Matthew Knowles' side chick when she outed that shit? She thought she was about to come up on the Knowles money, but no, she out here begging the courts for Noel's money and he ain't got it to give to her no more. She don't open her damn mouth. But anyway, now let's talk about Wendy's rehab speech, okay? Now, when I saw this speech, of course, I was like, wait a minute. You don't just tell us that you in a sober house after you told us that you were fighting Graves' disease and all this time you was falling out on air, forgetting your words and everything. Even though I knew it equated to a pill problem, I just ain't want to get on here and say it because that is people's reputations on the line. I ain't trying to put no drug problem on nobody unless I know for sure and my sources did not confirm that. Although I had major issues with that particular speech because she didn't tell us anything. Like I said, she didn't tell us what she was in the sober house for, what drove her back to the sober house. She just kind of gave us some past information to say that she actually thought she kicked her crack habit, but she didn't kick her crack habit. And so it left a lot of people to assume that maybe she was still smoking crack, which is snorting cocaine. It's the same difference. I don't care what Whitney or anybody else say.
Whitney dying, crack rehab fails.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
It's the same shit, okay? Now, although I do think Wendy has been lying for good reasons, because when you're in the media as she is, okay, and you have a lot to lose, and then you find out that your husband is off doing this, and then she has turned to prescription drugs and alcohol, trying to deal with a cheating husband in the public eye and the humiliation that he's caused her, and she's probably thinking, I should have left his ass when he cheated the first time while I was pregnant. But to carry on a full-fledged relationship for 11 years behind my back and the world find out before I do, that humiliation is gut-wrenching, okay? So I couldn't imagine how she feels. And her trying to address marital issues and trying to kick a drug problem at the same time, if I were her, I would lie too, and I would just come on camera, get my shit together until I'm able to face the truth without going to break down and take more pills and possibly do something crazy that can leave my son without a mother. And also leave everything that I've worked hard for while supporting this asshole, because honestly, Wendy gave him the money to fund what he has. Please visit Carmarshal below in the description box as well as in the comments. From there, you're going to use the link. You're going to enter your zip code. They're going to find a car for you in your area, so it cuts down you having to go from dealership to dealership. Allow Carmarshal below in the description box to help you find your car first. Bad credit, no credit, or good credit, okay? Carmarshal in the description box. Being that he's Wendy's manager, Kevin is Wendy's manager, they cannot air out anything because they're co-owners and everything, okay? And so she can't come on her show and address him without getting permission from him because they're both co-owners of the show, okay? And so I understand the dynamics of that. Do I agree with it? No, but I honestly do not fault her for the way that she's gone about handling all of this, because personally, if I were her, I would probably be in damn jail somewhere, okay? So she's taking the pills, she's gotten the help that she needs, and I'm happy for her. But one thing I can't rock with when it comes to her trying to kick a pill habit, I don't condone her laughing and downing another person that's doing the exact same shit that she's doing, okay? Whether it's in pill form, because nowadays they ain't smoking the crack, they ain't snorting the cocaine, really. They're taking it in pill form because the pharmaceutical companies done put them same drugs in pill form and done made them legal to sell, okay? And so when I saw her just 2 days before she announced herself being in a sober house, she had just talked about and laughed at Mama June for Mama June, Honey Boo Boo's mama, getting busted in Lower Alabama for possession of crack cocaine paraphernalia and heroin, okay? And so I'm like, how is it that you're in a sober house and yet you get on your platform to laugh at somebody else's addiction and then you want sympathy for that shit? No, we should laugh too. That's all I'm saying. And so this entire situation is extremely sad. Honestly, nobody in this situation is winning. Not Sharina, okay? Because Kevin is going to be done with her ass. And even if he ain't done with her and he does decide to get with her, she will always be a damn side chick, okay? Although she thought that this was going to be her way out and she's just tired of living in privacy, that's her own damn fault, okay? You made that choice when you decided to lay down with him for his money and for his lifestyle in exchange for you rotting your cervix and your uterus from all them damn abortions. Hey, if you like it, we damn love it. And congratulations to Wendy Williams. Your truth will definitely set you free, okay? And I'm just happy that all this shit is free and she's gonna get through it. She gonna leave that piece of shit ass man and she gonna get out here and make her motherfucking money. Now I gotta go. Woo! Okay, now real quick, before I go, for those of y'all that have questions about expanding your wine tasting palette, I am personally partnered with the Tasting Room, okay? And for $9.95, the link is below in the description box as well as in the comments. They're gonna ask you 3 simple questions about what you like, and from that, they're gonna curate 6 different bottles of wine catered specifically to your personal tasting profile, all for $9.95, okay? You're gonna taste wines that you probably would have never tried because maybe you're too afraid or you think that you may like it, and so it's just nice to have something for a low price that you can just try. And you never know, you'll get hooked on wines that you probably thought that you would never ever like, okay? I know that I have, okay? And as you can see, for $9.95, this is a sample box, okay? And so if you like it, please know that you are entering into a wine membership, and they will be delivering the larger bottles of wine according to your tasting profile to your door every single month for a low price. But if it's something that you don't like, please cancel within 30 days. But I'm not in the business of selling y'all something that I don't like, okay? As you can see, my wine collection is on fleek. Y'all just only seeing a splash of it, okay? I'm about to give me a chateau up in here. All right, now thank you all so much for watching. All right, if you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. If you want my consulting services, please book through my website, UNWINEWITHTASHAK.com. I will work with you personally for an hour or 2, depending on what you select, to help build your YouTube channel, help expand your YouTube channel, or even start from scratch, okay? If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, shout out to all my sources, okay? You know I ain't leaking no damn names here. If you say don't leak your name, your shit will be protected. Feel free to send me an email via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, and I will personally get back to you, especially if it's some good ass wine. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'm a really gives a damn anyway. Now I got to go. Bye.